You've won it before, but what does it mean to be the defensive player of the year in the conference?
It's a big honor. I take pride in the defensive side of the ball and kind of being the anchor on the defense for this team. So it's always really cool to get some recognition. So now that got that out of the way, got to go win a Big East tournament.
Now, you're probably too young to have watched Pat with you and Alonzo Mourning, but what do you know of those guys now that you're in the same breath as those players? Amazing.
I just know they're really great players, and it's kind of crazy that now I'm in the same category as them. So, yeah, that's just some extra little cool thing about it.
How's it feel to dunk on two players at one time like you once said?
I was just trying to get up quick. As soon as I caught the ball, I knew people were coming, so I was like, I keep it high and got to jump fast, otherwise they're going to get this.
What would it mean to go, I used to ask Trey the same thing, a decade since the program's first trip to New York, what would it mean to come back with a Big East tournament?
I mean, it would mean a lot. Like, my first 2 years, we made the final. Last year, we made the semifinal, so just being that close to it makes you want it a lot more. So, yeah, it would mean a lot.
Xavier Shireman in the talks for Player of the Year in the conference. What does he know on the basketball court that impresses you so much?
He's just good at everything. I mean, he's a shooter, finishes at the rim, really good passer, good defender. He just does everything. And then especially his scoring lately has been crazy. So I think he's definitely one of the best players in the conference and definitely deserves to be in that conversation, if not winning it this year.
Greg, how is the Big East tournament different than any other conference tournament?
Number one, it's at Madison Square Garden, which is an awesome environment. I mean, the amount of amazing games that have been played there, and just all professional sports and college sports is awesome. So just getting to play in that environment is really special.
What do you guys need to do to make sure your second trip to MSU goes a little bit better than first?
Just come up with a good game plan and execute that game plan. That's just kind of how it goes for any game. So we'll trust whatever game plan the coaches put in front of us, and then we'll go out there and do our best to execute it. And I think if we do that, then we'll be just fine.
Ryan, I asked Trey the same. Trey the same question, but first time we're talking to you since Coach's contract extension was announced. What was the mood like in the locker room when that news was public, and what you feeling that he's going to be locked down here in Omaha?
I mean, it's not really surprising. He's done a great job here building this program from Missouri Valley, now one of the top programs in the country. So, I mean, I would have been shocked if he'd be anywhere else. I mean, I think he's probably going to finish his career here. So it's awesome to know he's just going to be around for a long time. So yeah, he definitely deserves it.
How much of this week is about NCAA tournament seeding for you guys, as much as it is winning the Big East?
Big East tournament, as important, as hard as that's going to be, I don't think I really thought much about NCAA and tournament. Obviously, you go in there, win some games, it's going to be huge for your seeding, but I think you try to take care of what's in front of you first, and then with that kind of mindset, kind of helps what's after that. Sweet. Thanks, guys.